ECU Athletics and Playfly Sports present Inside Pirate Athletics. Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you by Town Bank. Town Bank, serving others, enriching lives.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! How many wins is that? 6! Oh, guess where we're going? Hey, sloppy as hell, but it's a freaking win now. It's a win. You got me? It's win number 6, but we won't want 6.
Welcome to Inside Pirate Athletics. Brian Bailey with head coach Blake Harrell. Big win on homecoming for East Carolina, 48-22 over the Charlotte 49ers. It was just a great, magical day at Dowdy-Ficklen, wasn't it?
It was the entire weekend. From Friday night, you felt the traffic picking up around town and got a chance to go down to Free Boot and kind of experience the vibe down there. And then, as soon as we come to the stadium, you saw everybody out tailgating, friends, family, and then the Pirate Walk was pretty special as well. We got to take the Pirate Walk, take that stroll with Shane Carden and Justin Hardy and Dwayne Harris, and that was pretty special, getting to see those guys because they said they didn't get to experience that when they played, so it was pretty neat, and for our players to experience that as well.
We hadn't had a Saturday game at Dowdy-Ficklen since September 20th. I don't ever want to go through that again.
Not at all. And the first day game all year, and it was a really good experience for everybody involved, but it was good to have finally a Saturday game and finally a day game.
What was it like having the Hall of Famers here? Because those three guys are just, three of the best to ever play here.
No question. I said this to Shane. I said, appreciate what you guys done for this program and everything you've done and continue to do. And he said, well, I think what the program did for us. And I think that meant so much to me because sometimes we look at it as, all these other things, and it's really kind of what we're doing for each other and what the program is doing for us as individuals, and just we're also very blessed and thankful just to be a part of this thing.
Off to a great start against Charlotte, and that's what you wanted to see because this Charlotte team had the Pirates' number the last 2 years.
No doubt, and you saw them, early in the game against North Texas, it was 17-17 just before the half, so you knew like they had some juice there, some energy there, some life. They could still make a run at it, so you needed to start fast. And after the last 2 years, I didn't want to give them any hope, and we did a good job of that. Offensively taking the ball right down the field and scoring. Defensively, get some 3-and-outs early, and you end up going up 28-0 early in the second quarter.
When you're running the football like you are, that just opens up everything.
It does, and I think that takes everybody, O-line, running backs, perimeter guys, and they're really respecting what Caton's doing back there with his arm. But we're certainly starting to get that thing going. We took a few sacks in there. Otherwise we've probably been over 200 yards. But just really proud of those guys and being able to run the football.
What a play by Tymeer Brown coming through, the player from Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's great to see an Eastern North Carolina kid come through.
There's no question. We had the ball at the 39-yard line, and it was 4th and 4, and was kind of debating punting it there. Didn't think it was the right place to do it, and we ended up going for it, didn't get it. Well, the next play, Tymeer makes us all look pretty good and picks that thing up, picks that thing off and sticks it in the end zone. I just talked to our team this morning about what Tymeer has done here throughout his career. Just every single day, just keeps working, keeps going at it, and just being resilient. And, good things are paying off for him right now.
I know you had a big recruiting effort early before the game, all those recruits that came in. And when you see a kid like that from Eastern North Carolina, that's a great recruiting tool in itself.
There's no question. I mean, what better place to make a big play than in Dowdy in front of the basically your hometown, your home area. And, for all the other recruits in East North Carolina, see that and say, hey, why don't I just stay at home and play big-time football in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium?
Speaking of big-time football, you got to like the job that Caton Hauser continues to do at quarterback.
He's so special back there, and just the way he runs our offense and leads our football team. I counted for 4 touchdowns the other day, 2 through the air, 2 on the ground, and doing a really good job of leading our offense and running that offense.
And London Montgomery continues to run the football, part of a committee, but he's kind of, moving up as far as the depth chart is concerned.
Yeah, I asked him the other day, looks like he's gaining a little weight and getting a little thicker too. But
he's running people over.
There's no question, and he is running behind his pads, running with a lot of confidence. And as you say, it's a committee. Him and TJ and Marlon and even Parker in there are still doing their thing. But London, you've seen him grow and just really take off as a running back this season.
We've talked about this a lot, but the more you win, the bigger the games get, and that's exactly the case right now.
There's no question. I told our guys, you've earned this. You've earned the right to make this a big ball game Saturday because of the way you play the game, the way you've played these last few games and made it important. Tie for first place, a meaningful game in Dowdy-Ficklen, big conference game. And we always say that remember November, and we're certainly making it that way.
48-22 was the final for homecoming as East Carolina knocks off Charlotte. Next up, the Memphis Tigers. We'll talk about that when our show continues after this.
Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you by Town Bank. Town Bank, serving others, enriching lives.
One of the things we all really like as bankers here at Town Bank, whether it's your business or your family, when you need something, a decision needs to be made. We take care of it right here. We have the people, the knowledge, and the decision makers right here. Town was designed that way, focused on our members and enriching lives.
Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you in part by Bojangles. It's Bow time.
Welcome back to our show. Next up, the Memphis Tigers. Huge game for East Carolina. The Pirates hoping to move up as far as the American is concerned and maybe get a chance to play for that championship. A lot of football, though.
Yeah, it's one game at a time, and we got a really good Memphis team coming in town. You know, Ryan Silverfield's does an amazing job there, won over 50 games, double-digit wins the last couple of seasons, certainly on his way to that this year. Was a preseason favorite to win the conference, been ranked in the top 25 a couple times this year, beat Arkansas early in the year. So all those things that team has done. But at the end of the day, our focus is on us and how we're going to do things and how we want to go about preparation and prepare for this Saturday for a big game in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium.
It's always emotional for Senior Day, isn't it?
It is, and I think it just kind of is their last time to go out in front of our fan base, in front of Pirate Nation at home. And, you know, all that hard work, all their career they put into it, and this season kind of come to an end. It's obviously not the last game for us, but it is their last time in Dowdy, and we need to make it special for them.
Pirates and the Tigers have had a nice history, had a triple overtime game, in 22?
Yeah. You know, last two times we played them has come down to the end of the game situations, and up there in 21 was the win number 6. We got bowl eligible, and then they came here in 22 and ended up in several overtimes there, and it was a high-scoring game, so as a defensive guy, I didn't like that. But the Pirates were able to come out on top both times, and hopefully we can come away with another one this Saturday.
And this Memphis team right now has a little bit of an issue at quarterback with some injury situations.
They've had some injuries at quarterback, and you know, the starter is really good and counting them for almost 3,000 yards, 20 touchdowns on the season. Brandon Lewis, a kid out of, I believe, Nevada. And the other two kids, Maiden is a redshirt freshman, came in the game the other day, had a touchdown. And then they played a freshman earlier in the season from Houston County, Hill, that did a really nice job. So I think all three are dynamic, can be, you know, the two young guys can be really good quarterbacks one day, and the older guys is certainly a veteran and done it for a while.
Memphis comes into this game after that loss to Tulane. That was quite a battle, wasn't it?
It was. They had to go on a Friday night, so they have an extra day of rest on us. But it was on national TV. I think everybody got to see it. If it wasn't past your bedtime, which it was past my bedtime, I actually stayed up for it, though. But it was a battle. I think Tulane probably played one of their best games of the season. I hadn't seen them play that well, and kind of caught Memphis.
You talked about the buzz on Saturday for the Charlotte game around town. 4 o'clock kickoff from Memphis. There's going to be another buzz this week. And
we need it. You know, we need it. This Greenville needs it. This community needs it. And Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium needs it. And we need everybody to be a part of this victory on Saturday. And come bring your energy and bring your neighbor and bring some extra buddies. And let's get rowdy in Dowdy.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Memphis and East Carolina, a 4 o'clock kickoff on ESPNU this week. Back with more on our show after this.
Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you in part by Pepsi, the official soft drink of Pirate Nation.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready Big Bow Box.
At ECU Health, everything we do is about you. It's about your health and the health of your family. It's about nationally recognized heart and vascular care, personalized cancer treatments, award-winning neurological care, and advanced orthopedic solutions. It's about healthcare, right here in Eastern North Carolina. This is ECU Health, and ECU Health will always be about you. Visit ecuhealth.org to learn how.
It's bow time. The Pork Chop Griller is back at Bojangles for a limited time. We know you missed it, because when you take a tender pork chop and sandwich it on a made-from-scratch biscuit, it's not a flavor you want to say goodbye to. It's bow time.
3 new members of the class of 2025 for the East Carolina Athletics Hall of Fame. We start with Dwayne Harris, one of the most physical wide receivers you'll ever see. What does it mean to you to be in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, man, it means a lot, man. Just to be out here, you know, and being inducted into the ECU Hall of Fame with some great guys, Shane and Justin. it's just an amazing time, man. And the fans, they love us. It's great just to come back and feel this love again.
When you think back to your career, what really stands out?
Oh, the fans, most definitely. These fans was out here, rain, sleet, or snow, to support us, and it was just a great feeling. That's the one thing I'm always remember is the fans.
One of the best ever is Dwayne Harris. Two other members of that class is Shane Carden and Justin Harden. And look, here's your birthday weekend. Can it get any better than that?
No, it absolutely can't. This means everything to me, and to go in with these two guys, couldn't go in with a better group.
Justin, what do you think about being a Hall of Famer now?
Man, it's a dream come true. Like Shane just said, coming in with these guys, it's a dream come true.
I've always wanted to ask you this. As a quarterback at West Craven, were you better than Shane Carden?
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all? When you think back to your career, what really stands out? What games stand out?
I mean, obviously the ones against UNC, but the games where we weren't picked to win, we weren't supposed to win, and we always had a group that felt like we could win any game, any team we were playing against. Biggest thing that stand out though is just it's the guys. We had such a good group that believed in each other, believed in the coaching, and we had a great coach with Ruff to lead us in the right way.
What did it mean to you, Justin, to leave this place as the all-time NCAA leader in receptions?
Man, it was great. The hard work that was being put in, the countless nights of blood, sweat, and tears. It was great for me.
And what was it like throwing to this guy all the time?
It made things easy, There was just a big spot out there. I could kind of throw it around, and I knew it would get caught.
You didn't have to be very accurate, did you?
That's right. Not with these guys.
Just throw it out there, and they'll catch it. All right, Justin Hardy, we got Shane Carden, and we got Dwayne Harris, new members of the East Carolina Athletics Hall of Fame.
If you have an appetite for saving money, get the new Rofo Rewards app from Royal Farms. Use the Rofo Rewards app to make purchases or place mobile orders for pickup or delivery and earn royalty points redeemable for free stuff. Download the new Rofo app at the Apple App Store or Google Play. And right now, new Rofo Rewards members will get a free any-size coffee for signing up. Get the new Rofo Rewards app today. It's a very app-ealing app to have. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Right now, let's take a look ahead at what's to come in Pirate Athletics. In basketball, the Pirate women play host to Charleston Southern. That's coming up tonight at 6 o'clock at Williams Arena, Menzies Coliseum. The Pirate men in hoops back in action on Thursday night, playing host to Elizabeth City State in a 7 p.m. tip-off. In volleyball, the Pirates play host to UAB on Friday and then play host to the Memphis Tigers on Sunday. And then on Saturday, it's the big one in the American at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium as East Carolina plays host to Memphis in a 4 o'clock kickoff for Senior Day. At Dowdy-Ficklin, upper deck tickets available at $12 a piece, lower bowl tickets available at $25 while they last. East Carolina and the Tigers of Memphis. This look ahead is brought to you by Carolina Windows and Doors, and we'll see you back here next week on Inside Pirate Athletics. Inside Pirate Athletics has been brought to you by Town Bank. Local bankers committed to your success. Inside Pirate Athletics is an exclusive presentation of ECU Athletics and Playfly Sports.